Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is going to be a bit different. Well, not really, because every day is different with me. But I wanted to touch base on the same thing that I've been speaking about, honestly. It's just that it's being revealed at a global level right now with the Epstein's files being released, right? A lot of controversy, a lot of secrets, hidden secrets being coming out to the surface. And so I speak on these secret societies, cults, organizations who practice dark arts. I speak on energy harvesting. I speak on molestation being a form of energy harvesting, and how these secret societies and people who practice these dark arts, they go ahead and they target children, and they target women, and they target chosen individuals. Specifically with the children is because of their youth, because of their vitality, right? And the same thing for the chosen individuals, for their gifts, for their spiritual inheritance, right? Which is their spiritual gifts. And so when I speak on these things, I speak on it because I've gone through it. So again, with my history as a child, I endured a lot of SA abuse, which is a form of molestation, and I was raised by a group of individuals who were part of a cult, right? And I was placed into this bloodline strategically by the Most High so that I could reveal these dark secrets, these things that are going on that are diabolical. Because what these people serve, what these people in these secret societies who are sacrificing children, who are harvesting energy, who have a whole scheme set up, a whole system set up where, where are these children coming from, right? And so who they serve is the Prince of Darkness himself, right? And we all know who the Prince of Darkness is, right? The one that rules this realm. That's who they serve. And so certain practices need to take place in order for this demonic force to be satisfied, right? Hence why they look for children, why they practice human sacrifices. And so again, I speak on these things because I've gone through it and I've overcome it and I've healed from it, right? And so now the Epstein files came along and they're revealed and they're showing all these horrible things. And so I'm the person that doesn't watch the news. I got this information back in September that this was going to be released. And so I've seen some things on YouTube that came out. I actually went and turned on the TV today and put the news on, but I turned it off like 10 minutes later. Not even 10 minutes, like 3 minutes in, honestly. I don't watch the news because I understand what is going on. There is false information being fed to humanity to provoke fear. And so when we're in fear, our energy is we're suitable to be energy harvested when we are walking around in fear. But that is another subject. What I wanted to touch base on was the Epstein files, right? And the things that are being revealed there, and these children that are there, right? So I think it was last week, or well, throughout my whole journey, while I've been revealing things here through social media, I've been speaking about the systems that these evil cults and secret societies, Masons, the Eastern Stars, Illuminati, whatever crap it is that is out there. And again, for everything good, there's something bad, right? I don't believe in groups at all. I don't like to, I serve the Most High God. I don't need to be in a little clique or nothing like that. It just doesn't resonate with me. But we have free will, right? So when I speak about these people, I'm referring to the diabolical ones, right? So these children that come up in these files, right? Has anybody thought about where did they get the children from? How did they get the children, right? And so a couple weeks ago, I think it was last week, I'm not sure when it was, but I've been speaking constantly on it because, one, I was one of those kids that was studied by these secret societies, right? When I say they let my karmic family let these people study me, that means my karmic family let these people molest me, right? It's a form of energy harvesting, and it's like a wicked, weird type of experiment that they have where they, break your psyche and they break you to your core so that you don't. The point of that was to block my connection with the Most High God, right? But the Most High God had other plans. We're healed. We don't care about what was done in that sense, right? So again, where do these kids come from? And so I was speaking last week about the system that they have in place, how they are able to get a hold of these children who end up being trafficked, who end up being placed with families that are not their family, where people are playing a role, pretending to be these people's family, but they're not, right? For the purposes of energy harvesting, of siphoning energy for beauty, for vitality, to be healed. And so for me, this is a very sensible subject. For I don't like injustice. It makes me cringe. However, I need to expose the system that is at work here. So that's what we're going to get into in the next section. It's going to be about exposure, about what systems are in place when it comes to these secret societies, cults, covens, and how that relates to the Epstein files. I'll be back for part